Y'all got lucky today as I'm showing y'all how to make shrimp and grits my way. Keep watching. Hi guys. So today's step by step is going to be shrimp and grits. So while I wait for my pot to come to a boil, I am going to get started on my shrimp. So I am using a jumbo wild caught shrimp in the blue bag, and I am just going to split the shrimp. I'm not going to completely cut it through, but I'm just going to split from the middle to the top, and I'll show you just like that. Now that I have split all of my shrimp, I am just going to season it. I'm using Croquet season all here. So you guys, you don't have to split your shrimp if you don't want to, but I'm splitting because I am using a jumbo wild caught, and I find that they cook a little bit better once you split them. So this is pepper. I'm just going to season this up really well. I'm not just being heavy-handed. I did use a whole bag, so I'm just going to make sure I have my season through and through. I'm using Mrs. Dash, and this is like an all-around seasoning. So once I finish seasoning, I am going to toss them. Now I'm just melting my butter, and I'm only using a little bit less than a half a stick. Now that my butter has melted, as you can see, I did go ahead and add my shrimp. So I am cooking these shrimp on a little bit lower than medium. It does not take very long to cook shrimp. If you overcook them, they will taste like rubber. That's another reason why I did not use olive oil. Now, you can use olive oil to cook your shrimp, but like I said, they don't take that long to cook, and olive oil gets really, really hot. So it's easy to like overcook them, and they will taste like rubber. So my shrimp are now about done. I just wanted to show you guys what they're looking like. So like I said, shrimp does not take very long to cook. I did cook these for about 8 to 10 minutes, and I did cook them a little bit lower than medium. So we're going to push this to the side, and we'll be back to this in a moment. Now my water has come to a boil. I am going to go ahead and add my grits. Now I have added my quick grits. I've also added a half a stick of butter, and I'm just going to kind of stir out the lumps. A trick to stir out the lumps is you want to press the back of your spoon against your pot. So like you'll see me do that throughout. But now I am going to go ahead and add 1 full cup of milk. Total, I am going to use about 2.5 cups of milk. I did use 8 cups of water, and I used about 3.5 cups of grits. So I am just going to go ahead and stir this in. This is my favorite cheese, and I will add this to almost any meal I can add cheese to. But here you do see 3 slices. I will use 5 throughout the video, but I am just going to stir that in. So now that I've gotten my pepper jack cheese all melted in, I did go ahead and add 2 more slices of pepper jack cheese, by the way. So it's a total of 5 slices of pepper jack cheese. Now I'm just going to stir out the lumps. Now you just want to, like I said before, press the back of your spoon against your pot, and you want to stir. And what you see there is butter. I did use a total of 1.5 sticks of butter. I'm just going to stir out the lumps. The trick, like I said, the trick for creamy grits is going to be milk and butter. So milk and butter is what you want to add if you want your grits to be really, really creamy. So now that I've gotten my grits more stable in a bigger pot, I'm going to add pepper. Okay, I know some people that don't add pepper, don't add salt to their grits, and they taste dry. They taste bland. You better add some salt and some pepper to them grits, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and add my salt like you see me doing, and I'm going to stir this in. Now, grits are easy to make, and they're even easier to F up. But that's another story for another day. So let's go. Okay, stir it on in. I'm going to add in my shredded cheddar cheese. And I'm going to use the whole bag. I'm just going to pour it in and go ahead and stir. And we're almost done. I want them to be really creamy, so I did go ahead and cover the pot. I'm going to let them cook on low for 5 more minutes. Now, I did decide last minute to add sausages. So this is 1 link of Mamba sausage cut up. Okay, so I did go ahead and add my vegetable oil in my pan. I let it get hot, and I went ahead and dumped my sausages in. Now I'm just seasoning my sausages, and I'm using Crocaine Seasonal. I'm also going to add pepper, and I'm just going to saute my sausages on medium. It won't take very long to cook these sausages, so I'm just going to work them for a moment. So my sausages have been cooking for a couple of minutes now. I'm just showing you guys the process. Another thing, you do not need a whole lot of vegetable oil. Like I said, I'm only using 1 link of sausages. And even if you're using more than 1 link, like the amount that I have in this pan right now is enough for like 2 links as well. You don't need a whole lot. You just sauteing your sausages. It doesn't take much. So I'll show you guys what they look like when they are done. Once they're golden and they look like this, they are done. So I'm just going to drain my grease and I'll be back to them in a moment. So this is my pot of grits, guys. They're done. My sausages are done and my shrimp are done. And I'm going to add it all in my favorite pan. My grits are now in my favorite glass pan. I am going to use this broth. I meant to grab beef broth, but I grabbed this instead. I'm not complaining because it's always a fixer. Now I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of this broth. I'm going to add gravy mix out of the can, and I'm going to add this to my grits. Okay, I've added my broth and gravy mix. Now it's time for the easiest step, and that's making it pretty with my parsley. Voila. So watch this. Keep watching. I'm pretty much just adding in my final ingredients. Now I like my food extra hot, so I did pop this in the oven on 350 for about 3 to 5 minutes. I've pulled it out. Now you guys see it. It's ready, it's fresh, it's hot, and it's ready to be served. Well, I hope you guys like my video, share my video, and subscribe to my channel. I have way more food porn to come.